Alright, so this year you'll notice we are having a single file line coming into our kiss and drop area, and it is a true kiss and drop where you'll notice we have a staff member who is going to be here, but they are going to be helping to direct students. It will be very limited notice or very limited times we'll be able to open the door, so if you are comfortable having your child lock off on the right side, that will be advantageous to allow students to be able to come out. Ultimately, we are going to have one at a time, so that means that you will have to open up the door and then you will have to allow your student to come out and then you drive away. There will be no parking in this area. It is single file only. So we have a vehicle that is going to be coming up and demonstrating what we need to do. They're coming in. Drive you up nice and slow, as we know we will have students there. And then we are pulling up and we are noticing our staff member is there to say good morning and greet them. We have the students then getting out of the vehicle. There we go. And we then have our vehicle that will now leave and exit. As we notice, the vehicle is now leaving and exiting. We have a crosswalk person who is now directing the crosswalk. If you are directed to stop, please stop. Please also notice that as we leave this area, it is well pyloned into a single vehicle line. Again, exiting, because all of our sides here are fire routes. So you are no longer and you are never allowed to park along those fire route markers. Thank you, and we're going to keep everybody safe this year. Across the back this year, this will be the entrance for our grades 4 to 8. You will notice that there are lines, there are dots spaced approximately 1 meter apart, and we have the lines that are spaced well over 2 meters apart to separate the cohorts. This is where our grades 4 to 8 will be entering. We are asking that all families, when you are arriving to school, even on Tuesday and throughout the week, you'll notice we have some pylons out. The reason we are doing that, the reason for that, is because we are trying to keep all of our families separate from our cohort of students. I'm assuming that you will appreciate as well, that we are trying to keep all of our cohorts together and in one little bubble. So again, please follow through and try to stay on the other side of the pylons and well away from all of the other students. So all of our staircases this year are considered one way. So if you'll notice, we will have students entering this particular way, and then we will have our students then going up the stairs and continuing forward. So continuing on some of our staircases, we have some that are down and some that are up. We're showing you an up staircase. This is a down staircase. You'll notice that it is signed as an exit and we're keeping access only. And we will then have decals on the floors as well, indicating exactly which way that staircase is going. So as we go through, you'll notice all of the signage is there, so we have one-way flow throughout the staircase. As you notice as we're coming through, this is our junior and intermediate staircase. They will be coming in this way, and as we go through, you'll notice that it is up only. They come in these doors and they go up the staircase. So we've now come up into our junior and intermediate wing at this point. What you will notice, I'm going to show you one of the washrooms here. Each washroom has a capacity limit. We will be having staggered washroom times where each classroom will have at least one time in the morning and one time in the afternoon. And as they are using they have those washroom times, they will also have bottle fill times. We obviously know that students may have emergencies with washrooms, but outside of those emergencies, that is the exclusive time for our students. As we notice, we have put down our decals to be able to indicate all of our spacing.
We arrived at Bolton Falby. Please come over to bring our secretaries in the front office.
Oh, hi there. My son forgot his medication. Thank you so much.
You'll notice here we have Ms. Madden from our office staff. She will be picking up the item you have left for your student, and she will return to the office with the item. Thanks so much, Ms. Madden.
In this staircase as well, you'll notice the red tape. This means that it's a no-go zone. The reason being, this is an up staircase. We are trying to direct our traffic in the building so that we have consistent flow where we can maintain our physical distancing. So you'll notice that we have lovely floor decals that we have put on around the building. Some of those floor decals are indicating one-way hallways, just like we are coming down here. And we'll notice that in this hallway, it is a one-way direction. So this is coming down our kindergarten hallway. It's a narrow hallway, and we don't necessarily have the space to space out. Additionally, you'll notice this year, all drinking fountains are closed. Our bottle fill stations will be open, but drinking fountains themselves are closed. So we continue on down our way here, and you'll notice that we have a direction for our classroom, 152, coming down this way. But you'll also notice that sometimes we do have one-way streets. So we're continuing out, and we follow the directions as we move forward. And you'll see now showing us the way back out. We do this because what we want to do is we want to try to encourage all of our physical distancing and keeping everybody safe. Across the building, you will see two different types of tape that we are using in addition to our decals. The red tape means this is a no-go zone. Right now, this is going down towards our custodial area as well as our music room. Our music room will not be in use this year. So this is a no-go zone for the majority of students. We have a few sensory rooms, but they will be for a very select and limited clientele. So we just have to make sure that we are following through. Red means no-go, yellow means take caution and be aware of it. It means that it's limited access. So you'll notice we have discussed water fountains. Our water fountains are closed, so you'll see they are bagged off. But what is open is our bottle fill station. So students can use this and access it contactlessly. They put their bottle in front, a light sensor picks it up, and we go from there. You'll also notice that we have spacing decals. We have spaced them just over 2 meters apart, so we are keeping everybody in that physical distancing room. Welcome to one of our classrooms. As you notice, all of the desks are individually spaced. You'll notice that areas that cannot be cleared off for our shelves are actually bagged so that we can have access during the day to move materials where we can, but we also keep the other materials clean and free of any droplets and elements. Additionally, you'll notice students have individualized materials on their desk. As we approach our other shelves, you'll notice that we don't have materials on them. They are clean and clear. The classrooms have all been very deeply cleaned throughout the past months, and they've been cleaned multiple times, so I know we're working in and coming in on beautiful surfaces. Please notice the spacing for our students who are going to be focusing on hand hygiene. All of our students will be taught how to really wash their hands and follow all of our guidelines. Students will be focusing on hand hygiene throughout the day. It will not be a one-stop shop. It will be washing our hands regularly and sanitizing our hands.